like maths? You can raise your hands.
कैसे करना है?
Okay, okay, very good, very good.
परीक्षण भी शायद होगा. Raise hand.
Very good, very good. Okay. And okay, so students are still raising their hands. And now let me ask you, how many of you don't like maths, or you have fear of maths, or you don't want to, I mean, you get stuck when you see big numbers, you get scared when you see big numbers in your exam. So how many of are you there? You can raise there. I mean, students who have raised earlier, they can lower down their hands. And now students who are stuck due to big numbers, they can raise their hands. I can see some of you are raising hands. That's good. That's good. I like the honest answers. Very good. Okay, that's great. That's great. So let's start. We are almost going to reach 100 here. Okay, that's great. So to all students who like maths or who don't like maths, it will be an amazing session for you. So we will learn some amazing tricks and some shortcuts to solve maths questions that will definitely going to help you in any calculations. Okay, so let's start here. So why are we all here? We are going to learn some Vedic maths trick for solving calculations. So these are the smart way. There are few smart tricks which you can use in your day-to-day calculations, in your day-to-day maths, which will ultimately increases your speed and accuracy of the calculations. Okay. So let's go. Are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so we all are going to do the calculations mentally. Even you don't have to use pen and paper. You can note down the tricks if you want. But we are going to solve the questions mentally. You don't have to use pen and paper. Okay? So let's start. Students, I'll put you on mute as of now. If there are any questions during the presentation, you can type your questions in the chat box. Our team will answer your queries. And in the end, we'll unmute you so that you can ask your queries if you have. Okay. So let's begin. So first of all, let's introduce ourselves, who we are, why are we here. So we are MTG Learning Media Private Limited, as all of you are aware of this name, which is a leading publication for mathematics, science related study material. We are #1 publisher in publishing books for JEE, NEET, Olympiads, and other study material. So by now you would have seen there are various books in competition segments like NEET, JEE, CBSE ho, CUET ho, Olympiads ho. There are series of books in science category, science and maths category, which is published by MTG, and they are continuously on #1 since years. So we have visibility across 70 countries. We have visibility in K-12 and test preparation category, and even we have won the awards also in this category. We have sold more than 16 crore copies of the books. We have reached almost 2 lakh students for 2 lakh schools for coachings and institute for who are using MTG study material. There are approximately 7 lakh teachers who have been using MTG books. And MTG is the official academic partner of Science Olympiad Foundation. So all the study material which is prepared for Olympiad, for SOF Olympiad preparation, is prepared by MTG Learning Media. So this is all about us. MTG school books are everywhere. You will find these books in major schools. Like you can see the names of the schools which are using MTG books for their curriculum. and teaching purpose. So what we are going to learn from this session? So first of all, we are going to remove the fear of the maths. Now, you will not, whenever you see a big number, you will not scare of that number. You will love that number. So first of all, we are going to remove the fear of the maths. We will learn few Vedic maths trick that you can use in your day-to-day calculations. You can calculate mentally. We will see how we can play with the numbers. And we will see how these techniques can be used in our real life applications. Okay. So these are the important tricks. And who can attend this webinar? How this webinar is going to be important? So all students of class 3 to 12, they can attend this. Who think maths is scary for them, they can attend it. Who find the calculation stuff, they can attend it. Who wants to get speed in solving questions, they can get it. Okay. So this webinar to all the dedicated students who are really want to conquer maths calculations and increase speed in their calculation. Have the maths phobia. You will be able to amaze your peer group with super fast maths techniques. You will solve big calculation in seconds. Addition ho, subtraction ho, multiplication ho, it will be a cakewalk for you. Complete maths test in time and score high. So this is a very secret tip. You can calculate in seconds and save your time in maths calculations. Okay, so let's introduce our Padmapriya ma'am. Padmapriya ma'am, she is a mathematics expert in MTG Learning Media. Over to you, ma'am. So you can start from here. I'll stop my screen. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the good introduction. So, good evening, all of you. I am Padmapriya, and I am the maths expert in MTG Learning Media Private Limited, and I have been into the field of teaching maths for Olympiads from past 11 years. I have been serving as a principal HOD content team member of various Olympiad schools like Ravindra Bharati Olympiad School. And I was a core member for mathematics editorial board in MTG from past 6 years. And during this tenure of 6 years, I have been supporting in creating material for various exams like IMO, NCO, Reasoning, NTSC, JE, etc. And I have edited the complete series of 10 books of Vedic maths, which would be a preparatory and practice material for the group of sessions of Vedic maths also. And I am here to share the tricks of mathematics that will help you to master the art of time efficiency. That is, you will become a master in calculations where you don't need more of time or you don't need more of scrap work in doing calculations. The calculations would become a fingertip concept to you, or at times it would be just oral or one-liners. And this would help you to unlock your academic potential also. So I'm here with you to help you out. So what I mean to say is, if you have a lot of time to calculate a problem in a bigger method that you generally do, like if you want to multiply a 5-digit number with a 5-digit number, definitely it is a very big calculation. You need a lot of time to calculate it. So such time-taking calculations, bigger number additions, multiplications, subtractions, squares, cubes, cube roots, whatnot, all this could be made easy for you by learning certain tricks. Now, here I have brought you some approach of few sample tricks which could help you or which will make you feel how Vedic maths will help you and making your calculations easier and more simple. After this session, you will never have the phobia of that I can't do this bigger calculation, because I give you certain sample tricks where you can see bigger calculations are made one-liners or even oral calculations. So any student from class 3 to 12 will be able to use these tricks in their calculations. So let's go for it. Let me start with my first trick. Here we go. So first, let's see this bigger subtraction. Like 1 followed by 5 zeros we have, that is being getting subtracted, and the other number which is subtracted from this is 61749. In Vedic maths, I prefer to read the numbers with digits. Like you read this number as 61,749. I know that. But once our work need to be faster, we need not concentrate on its place value. We just need to concentrate on the number. So it is good enough if you make a habit of reading the number with digits, 61749. So now I need to subtract this from this 1 followed by 5 zeros. Generally, when you do this number, I'm already seeing some of you have started calculating and some have already started sending me answers also. So here, how perfectly you are solving is not important. I know that a class 6-7 student can definitely calculate it and send me the accurate and perfect answer. I know that. But how fast are you solving? How much page are you taking? How much of your energy is being consumed? How much of your time is being consumed? All this matters. Now, within a matter of 2 minutes, I will make everyone in this class to solve this question orally. Without a pen, pencil, paper, nothing is needed. All of you will be able to solve this question orally within a matter of 2 minutes when I tell you the trick. So shall we start? What's the trick? Okay. So the first and the foremost thing that you need to remember in this is, here if you observe carefully, you can see there are 5 zeros after the number 1. After the number 1, you have 5 zeros, and this number is also having 5 digits. Okay. So this is how you need to identify that you are able to use the trick. Okay, I have already got the answer for this from many children. Fine, fine. Okay, you are curious to know the answer? Fine. Let me give the answer. Okay, yes, many of your answers are right. Your answer is correct. 38251 is the answer. Perfect. Very good. All of you are right. Of course, since it is a subtraction, many have sent me the right answers. Very good. I appreciate it. Now the question is, how can we make it oral? Or how can we make it as a one-liner? There comes the question. Now let me tell you, how can I make it oral for you? Now what are you supposed to do is, forget about this number from which you are subtracting. You no need to concentrate on this. You can ignore it. All you need to look is 61749. This is only the number that you need to concentrate. Now what are you supposed to do in this is, all these digits except the last one. Except the last one, all these digits, each of this you are supposed to subtract from 9. Each of this you are supposed to subtract from 9. 9 minus 6, I get 3. 9 minus 1, I get 8. 9 minus 7, I get 2. 9 minus 4, I get 5. And the last one, you are supposed to subtract it from 10. 10 minus 9, 1. See? Now tell me, do you need a pen and paper to solve this question? It's a simple thing. Every digit except the last one, you are supposed to subtract from 9. And the last digit, you are supposed to subtract from 10. This trick makes you write the answer instantly. Now, for suppose I have a number called 1000 minus 342. Now, how will I do? 9 minus 3, 6. 9 minus 4, 5. 10 minus 2, 8. See, how easy is this answer? Do you need a borrowing or do you need regrouping? Anything is needed? No need of hardships. No time-taking process. No lengthy borrowings. Many children do mistakes in borrowing. They take out the borrowing, but they forget to cut out the value in the next place. So all those errors will be rectified by this one single trick, where you are supposed to subtract all the digits except the last one from 9, and the last one you are supposed to subtract from 10. So here you don't need to remember bigger subtractions. All you need to remember is you need to know how to subtract digits. So it's pretty easy. Now see how is the trick being explained. So when you are doing the subtraction of this, 9 minus 6 you are doing, then 9 minus 1, 9 minus 7, 9 minus 4, and then 10 minus 9. So these are the just dashes. These are just to the separators. To say that this is a separate digit, this is a separate digit. These are just the separators, nothing else. You need not worry about it. It's just a separator to make you understand things easier. So you get an answer of 38251. Isn't that pretty easy? I just wanted to see how many of you felt this trick as the easiest one. Please show your response by your raise hands. Yes, very good, very good. Perfect, perfect. Okay, are you ready to solve one more question using the trick? Okay, let's see. Let me see who is going to send me the fastest answers in my chat box. So here comes the question. You can directly type your answers in the chat box.
Yes, I can see the first answer was shared by Taransh.
Yes, Sharansh.
Good, good.
Perfect, perfect. I wish you people do not send me any unnecessary messages in the chat box. Please send only the answers or your queries, nothing else, please. Absolutely right. Very good, very good. So we have already received more than 50 to 60 answers. Absolutely great. So yes. So what are we supposed to do here? As usual, the same thing. Except 3, all the digits you are supposed to subtract from 9. And the last 3 you are supposed to subtract it from 10. So 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 0 is 9. 10 minus 3 is 7. So your answer is 428097. Perfect, perfect. So absolutely right answers. Here comes your next question of the same trick. So let me see who is going to answer it first. And I don't think you need any pen and paper. Directly you can start writing your answer digit by digit in the chat box. Is it right? Yes. So here we go with the next question on the same trick. Perfect, perfect. Taransh is the first person to send me the answer. Very good, very good. Very good. Perfect. So within 10 seconds, I got many answers. Very nice to see that. Great. So by the time you have answered me, if you have been solving this question in the regular technique method, you would have taken the time to copy the question. Am I right? First, you need to copy 10 to 20 seconds for that. Then you need to borrow 10 more seconds for that. Then you need to calculate. So altogether 30 to 40 seconds is needed to solve this. But now you're able to solve the same question in hardly a matter of 5 to 6 seconds. Wasn't that pretty good? Yes. I could see that on your smiles. So 185 is the absolute right answer. Perfect. That was a good go with the first trick. Ma'am, can I continue with the next trick?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So here we go with our next trick. So in the first trick, we have learned something about subtraction. Now we will see about multiplication. Today, I make you know the multiplication with 11 very easy. When you are multiplying something with 11, it becomes very easy when you learn this trick. This also you can write it orally or hardly in a line. So let me tell you how do you solve. Okay, I already started getting my answers. Very good. Very good. Many have sent me answers. That's a good go. Yes, absolutely right. All your answers are correct. 253 is the right answer. Now, how can we solve it orally? Let us see. Our main perception is to make it easier and less time consuming. So this is the most easiest way that you can solve. How can you solve it is, what is the first and the last digits? You are supposed to copy it as it is. There are only 2 digits here. Copy the 2 digits as it is. In between them, you need to fix out one more digit, which is the sum of this both. 2 and 3 are your digits. The sum of this both will be the middle one. So 253 is your answer. Okay? When you multiply a number with 11, the first and last digits will be as it is, which are given. And the middle digit will be the one which is the sum of those both. Okay? So this is a trick which can make your calculations easier when you are multiplying a number with 11. So 253. 253 is the answer. Okay? Yes, yes. So now I'll show you a question. Try to solve it. Yes, this trick is applied for various digits. For 3 digit, 4 digit, 5 digits are also there. But all can't be discussed in one single webinar. So we will discuss more about this trick when we reach into the actual classes, live classes. So here is the next question basing on the same trick. So let me see who's going to send me the first answer. Yes, 34 into 11. Perfect. I got my first answer from, who's that? I'm not even able to see who has sent me the first answer. Within 5 seconds, I've got so many answers that I need to scroll off my chat box. That's a good, huge, beautiful response. I appreciate that. So within a matter of 5 seconds, I have got more than 60 messages on my chat box. Beautiful. That's a great thing. Okay, fine. Yes, absolutely right. All the answers are correct. It is 374 because the first and the last digits are 3 and 4 and the middle digit is sum of them, which is 3 plus 4, 7. 374 is going to be our answer. Perfect. So 374 is the absolute right answer. Perfect. That was a great answers. Perfect. Let's go with the next one. Here is it. Are you ready for the next question to answer? So let me set up my chat box so that I could faster to see who is going to be the first. Because the moment I look into my chat box, I have got more answers. I need to scroll up. That's a good response. I appreciate your energy levels. Very good. Very good. That's a beautiful answers. Yes, I have seen some queries being getting from some parents. All your queries will be answered. Please, I request the parents to have a bit of patience. Once a set of tricks are done, we'll give you time for your queries. All your queries will be cleared. Yes, absolutely right. There are more than 80 answers in my chat box. Great, great. So perfect. So here, the first digit is 7, the last digit is 1, and the middle digit is going to be the sum, which is 8. 781 is the absolute right answer. Perfect. Yes. So let's go for the next trick, which is trick 3. First, we have learned on subtraction. The second one, we have learned on multiplication with 11. Now we have a trick where we multiply 2 same numbers which are ending in 5. That is, we are multiplying the number with itself. What sort of number is that? A number which is ending in 5. Any number when it ends in 5 and if you are multiplying it with itself, what would be the easiest way to answer it orally? Let us see. Yes, I have got many answers. That's very good. So higher grade children would have understood that this is a squaring of a number. Very good. Some of you would have you have the knowledge of remembering the squares. Pretty good, all those things. But today I'll make even a class 3 child to answer this orally. Okay, shall we see how is that? Yes. Firstly, let's see the answer for this, which is 4225. So 4225 is a very simplest answer. How do we get this? Let us have a look over it. Now, as I've said, the trick which I'm going to tell you is applied only when the number is ending in 5. Only when the number is ending in 5. And I'm multiplying 65 with 65. So I can use my trick. What is the trick is, Your answer has two parts. Your answer has two parts. So the 5 which is there will give you the second part of the answer as 25. Once you see the number is ending in 5, you can fix out the right part of the answer as 25 for sure. And the left part of the answer is pretty easy. Apart from 5, in 65, when you remove 5, what is left over? 6. This 6 you are supposed to multiply with its after number. What is after number of 6? 7. So 6 into 7 is 42, followed by 25. So see, you just need to multiply 6 with 7, and at the end you are supposed to put 25. Did you understand? Now, for suppose I am multiplying a number 25 with 25. What will I do? 2 I will multiply with its successor, which is 3. 6 I will write. After that, I'll put 25 together. 625. So your trick is very simple. You should ignore 5. You should ignore 5. Ignoring 5, what is left over? You're supposed to concentrate on it. Now, for suppose I have a number called, think that it is 105. When I'm multiplying 105 with 105, what will I do? I'll ignore 5. What is left over? 10. 10 I'll multiply with its next number, which is 11. 10 into 11, 110. To it, put a 25. That's it. So now did it become oral even for a class 3 student? Yes, of course. Yes, I could see the responses. So there is nothing hardship in doing bigger calculations. There are various tricks which could make any bigger sort of problem easier and oral to you. If it is not oral, at least a one-liner to you or two-liners, depending on the type of question. So let's see the trick. How is it being explained? As I've said you, 5 into 5 is 25. So you need not solve it again and again. You can always fix out the half part of the answer as 25. The remaining half you need to calculate, which is the number with its successor or its after number you're supposed to multiply. So 6 into 7 is 42, followed by 25. Put together, the answer is 4225. So here is the next question. Let me see who is going to send me the fastest answer. Perfect. Nilagra, grand. Very good. Very good. Okay, before that, Jordan has sent the answer first. Very good. Very good. That's a great response. Perfect. All the answers are absolutely right. 1 or 2 has gone wrong. The rest are all right. So 9 you are supposed to multiply with its after number, not the before number. After number for 9 is 10. So you're supposed to multiply 9 with 10. Perfect. Perfect. So yes, it is 9 into 10 followed by 25. So the answer is going to be 9025. So shall we go for the next question? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Let's see who is going to send me the first answer here. Here comes your question. Jay is the first to send the right answer. Very good, Jay. Perfect, perfect. Very good answers, all of you. You are supposed to multiply 20 with its next number, that is after number, successor. You're supposed to multiply 20 with its next number. Excellent. So here the next number of 20 is 21. So 20 into 21 is 420. 420 with 25 put together is 42025. Perfect. Yes. Absolutely right. Now, shall we go for the next trick? Are you all ready? Did you find these tricks interesting? Show your response with your raise hands. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, I could see the answers in the chat box also. Very good. Very good if you find it very useful. As I've said, we will promise you that you will never feel maths as a monster after our master session. You will definitely be the one who loves solving maths. Very good. So here we go with our next trick. Now, some of you may feel, is it easy to remember tricks for various calculations, many tricks? No. Certain tricks in Vedic maths are such that one trick can be used as a part in the other trick. Now let's see one such question. Now in the beginning, I've showed you how to make the subtraction, isn't it? Jordan is holding his head. Such a bigger number calculation. How long am I going to take to calculate it? There are many. Some of your mouths are wide open. Some of your eyes are blown out. Some are catching heads. So there are different people who are giving different expressions with this question. No problem. I will make you solve this in one line. One line is enough to solve this question. If you really solve this 5-digit number by 5-digit number, you need a lot of space in your notebook. Am I right? But this could be solved in one line. Okay? And this question has a speciality. You can use the trick which you have already learned here. I have taught you 3 tricks. One of the trick which you have used will help you solve out this question. Okay, I'm just waiting to see how many will send me the answer before I reveal the trick. So many are waiting. When will the trick come? Then I'll send the answer. Okay, first who have already sent the answers, let me show you the right answer for this. Here is the right answer. Such a bigger number. 610-9638-903 is the right answer for this question. Now shall we see how to make this problem in one line or even orally. If you are good at calculation, you can directly type out the answer. You don't even need that one-line pen and paper. Directly you can type out your answer in your chat box. Okay, this answer will have 2 parts again. Your answer has 2 parts. Your first part of the answer is whatever the number is here. What is the number? You can ignore these 9s. You can ignore this. Whatever this number is here, you have to make its before number. Predecessor. Before number you should write. What is it? 61096. This is the first part of your answer. Am I clear? This is the first part of your answer. Your second part of the answer is going to be that first trick which we have learned. What is it? All from 9, the last from 10. Do you remember that? Isn't it? So that trick you are supposed to apply here. Now, 9 minus 6 is 3. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. 10 minus 7 is 3. See? 61096 38903. Now tell me, is it difficult to calculate? No way. The answer has 2 parts. Again, I'm telling you, the first part of the answer is the before number of the number which is given to you. Before number. Before number, or which you even call it as the predecessor. So just you need to write your predecessor. Then the second part of the answer, you have already learned it in the first trick. What was that? All the digits from 9, you should subtract each of it. The last digit you should subtract from 10. Now tell me, is it time taking? Is it consuming your book? Is it consuming your energy? Nothing? So now do you accept? Vedic Maths makes maths a piece of cake for you all. So here comes the trick which I have said you. How is it being solved? See here. The first part of the answer is the predecessor. 1 minus should be done. And the second part of the answer is you need to subtract it. How do you subtract it? You need not write these steps also. Your perception is to get the answer. Just use the all from 9, last from 10 technique and solve it out, put together the digits. 610 9638 903. So now do you think that solving this question is easy or difficult? Shall we see another question of the same type where you can solve it faster? Are you ready for the question? Here you go with the question. Let me see who is going to send me the fastest answer. No. Binay, you have done the first part right. The second part, what you have done was you are subtracting 999. 999 you're not supposed to subtract. 426 only you should concentrate. The 9 forms of the number you need not look at all. Don't concentrate on it. Your perception of looking is only this number. Ignore it. Everyone, whoever is sending me the answers, I'm telling. You are not supposed to calculate. Look at these 9 forms. It's no way of your use. You need not concentrate there. Your purpose is to look out this number. Apply everything on that only. Yes, absolutely right. Perfect answers. Very good. Some are missing out the last digit because you have not yet practiced to subtract the last from the 10. All the digits you are subtracting from 9. No. The last digit for and sure must be subtracted from 10. So see the answer for this. 426 minus 1 is 425. And the remaining part answer is 574. So 425, 574 is the answer. Okay, very good. So fine. Here we go with the next question. Solve it. Again, you have a bigger question. 6-digit number by 6 nines. Good. Absolutely right answers. Jordan was the first to send the right answer. Very good, dear. Perfect. All the answers are right. If you are missing out with the digits, no problem. It could come out by practice. Okay. Shall we see the answer for it? So here we have the first part answer as a predecessor as 710900. And the second part of the answer, you're supposed to subtract all of it from 9 and the last from 10. So 289099. So this is how you get your answer. Okay. Many of you are sending some queries. I appreciate your doubts, but please have patience and please be with us. All your queries will be cleared. We will end the session by clearing your doubts. Please do not mind. As of now, let me finish out how Vedic Maths is going to help you by showing some more tricks. After that, we will for sure clear all your doubts. Please be with us with a bit of patience. Here come with the last trick of the day. This is my last trick of the day. So now let's see how to multiply a number with itself. Before we have already learned 65 into 65, 95 into 95, 125 into 125. That trick is useful only when the number is ending in 5. But what if the number is not ending in 5? There should be something else. Now let's see. If I want to multiply squaring, the higher grade children would be knowing squaring, but for the lower grade children also I'll tell what is squaring. This is the 109 whole square is nothing but 109 into 109 you should do. The question is 109 into 109. Now, how will I do it? If I want to do this question, again, I need to make a 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication. Isn't it? But now, how can I solve it without making it a bigger multiplication? We can make it in one line. Or you can even make it oral. You can directly type out your answer. I started getting my answer pretty good. But unfortunately, the very first answers were all wrong. Vivoshwan was the first to send the right answer. Very good, dear. Okay. Now let's see what's the answer going to be for this. Then I'll explain you the trick. Here the answer is 11881. 11881 is the answer. Now, how can we do it? In one-liner or even oral? Have a look at this. What is your number here? 109. What is your number here? 109. The ending digit is 9. Am I right? Add this ending digit to it. This would be your first part of the answer. Your second part of the answer, multiply this digit with itself. 109 plus 9, 118. 9 into 9, 81. Wasn't that easy? Whatever the digit is there, that you should add to that number. That digit you should multiply with itself. Put together comes your answer. Now, for suppose I'm doing 105 into 105. This question you can solve it in two tricks. One is the 5 ending method, the other is this method. How is that? Let us see. First, I will add this 5 to the number. Then I will do 5 into 5. So here you'll get 11025. This is using the trick 5. But in the other trick I have shown you, when the number is ending in 5, you need to multiply the remaining number with its successor, put 25 together to it, 11025. So see, you have an advantage. When you do the regular maths, to solve this question, you have only one method. 3-digit by 3-digit multiplication. You have no other methods. But in Vedic maths, there will be more than one option to solve a problem. Which is easy for you, you can pick it out. Vedic maths gives you multiple choice. You can choose any choice as per your choice. Which is easy for you, you can pick it up. In regular maths, there is only one method for division. There is only one method for multiplication. There is only one method of regrouping subtraction. But in Vedic maths, you have multiple methods. Multiple tricks are there. You can choose any trick as per your choice, depending on the question. Okay, so the solving is pretty easy. What are you supposed to do? The last digit you are supposed to add to the number, which is 109 plus 9, 118. And the digit you should multiply with itself, 9 into 9, 81. Okay, shall we see the next question on this? Be careful. Here the last digit was 9. The simplest thing that you need to observe is after 0, what is there that you should add? After 0, what is there that you should use it? Okay, here comes the next question. Try to solve it. Here 6 is your digit. 6 is your digit because after 0, you have 6. Oh, I have so many answers in the chat box. Okay. Good, good. Very nice. Rohit is the first to send the right answer. Very good, Rohit. Oh, sorry, not Rohit. Before that also I had many right answers. Sorry. Srijan was the first to send the right answer. Very good, Srijan. Okay. That was a great response. Fine. Let's see. 106 should be added with 6, and 6 into 6 you should do. 106 plus 6 is 112, followed by 36. Okay. Now comes the next one. So what is that trick that you need to remember? The digit after 0. If it is 2 digits after 0, you should take the 2 digits. If it is 1 digit after the 0, you should take that 1 digit. Now, for suppose if I have 1012, or if I have 1013, if I have a number like this, 1013, then I'm supposed to take 13. So 1013, I should add 13, and 13 into 13, I should do. Okay, you should be careful. After 0, whatever the part is there, that should be considered. Now, here comes a question. Now, how will you get the answer for this? 1026, because 13 plus 13 is 26. 1026 and 13 into 13 is 169. You may feel, ma'am, 13 into 13 is a bigger calculation. How will I do it? There is a trick for that also. Same trick apply on it. 13 plus 3, 3 into 3. 13 plus 3 is 16. 3 into 3 is 9. See, 169. Same trick can be put on that also. Okay. So here is it. Yes, this trick is applied when there is a 0 on it. Without 0 cases also are there. There are many situations even there are without zeros. That we will discuss in our live sessions, because in a master class, we don't have enough scope to discuss the complete detailing of the trick. So we give you the clear glance so that you can have an idea how Vedic maths is going to be simpler and easier. To the depth of the tricks, we'll go into our live sessions. Okay. It's 14 into 14. Yes. Yes, I could see many right answers, but unfortunately, I'm not able to go up to see which is the right first answer. So there are so many answers. Okay, let me try to reach out my first right answer. Okay. Rudraksha was the first to send me the right answer. Very good, dear. Very nice. All the detailing will be given. Just have patience. The timings, all the details of the live sessions, everything will be shared. Please hold up with your queries. All those will be cleared. So let's see the answer for this. As I've said, whatever the number is after the 0 part, you're supposed to consider that. Here after the 0 part, you have 14. So 14 should be added and 14 into 14 should be done. So when you add 14, it becomes 1028. And when you do 14 into 14, it becomes 196. So this is how you can apply this trick to make your bigger squaring numbers easier. So now I want all of you to down your hands. And how many of you felt this 5 tricks very interesting? And how many of you felt that after this, you can have a confidence in solving your problems accurately? Only those will raise their hand. Good, good, good. My chat box is full with yes and me. Very good, very good. And there are many raise hands also in the class. Absolutely great. Fine, fine. That's a good, huge response. And I love your interest towards learning these tricks. I appreciate it. So we are happy being a part to explain and being a part of removing your maths phobia. Now, what we have learned today? The first and the foremost thing that we have learned is how to come out of the fear of maths. How can we come out of the fear? What is our big problem in maths? Calculations. That fear we can come out. Second thing, you can make your calculations mentally. That is, you are able to answer it orally. You are able to write it in a single line. Means all your calculation is going into your mind because the numbers are becoming simpler. The advantage of Vedic maths is it makes a bigger number into the smaller one. It breaks it out into parts. Once a bigger thing is made into parts, automatically it becomes smaller and you can make it out simple mental calculations. You can understand certain patterns and relationship between the digits. When you understand the pattern and relationship between the digits, automatically the parts are put together to get a bigger answer again. You make up, what is the simple thing happening here? Simple. You understand the pattern of a number, you break it into parts, make the relation between the parts to get a bigger answer again. Big number made into parts, related to each other, getting out a bigger answer. That too with speed and accuracy. Your calculations is taken into a different tangent where you can see that you are calculating the things more faster than you expect. Any bigger calculation could be brought out to less than 5 to 10 seconds. Real world applications. Here onwards, anyone asks you to solve out any question, any bigger number, no need to fear of the number. No need to fear that you're not going to give out the right answer. You can directly apply the tricks to any of your learning in your maths. All the calculations in your regular schooling maths also you can use solve out with these tricks, where you'll become the hero of the class. You'll be in the limelight of your class. So these tricks are made so easier for you to become a top scorer in your further learning. So, ma'am, here you go.
Okay, thank you, Priya ma'am. Thank you for such a wonderful session of these tricks. So at least students, now you remember these 5 type of questions. Whenever you see such digits, you will not find, or you will not think even for 1 second. You will just simply calculate it mentally and give the answers. So I can expect at least on these 5 tricks, right? So that's wonderful. So I'll just share my screen once again. I'm just sharing about the information, those who are interested for full courses, for the full course of Vedic Maths. Yeah, I hope the screen is visible. So students, did you find these tricks interesting? And I hope all of you at least learn these 5 tricks. So basically, there are so many tricks related to Vedic Maths. At least 50 plus tips and tricks are there, which you can utilize in day-to-day life and your exams. Suppose you have an IMO exams and you encounter such numbers in the exam. So you will not think twice and you will immediately give the answers. So this way you can use these tricks in minimizing the time that you use in calculating lengthy. So these these mastery on these Vedic maths tricks comes with the practice. The more you practice with the numbers, the similar kind of numbers, different kind of numbers, the more confident you will be in solving maths calculations. So basically, these are the sutras of Vedic maths. There are 16 sutras of Vedic maths which have been used in these calculations, which have been derived from these calculations. And we have made these Vedic maths classes and Vedic maths sutras in an easy step-by-step learning process for you, which you can utilize through our Vedic maths course. Okay, so where you will find every number has a story. Every number is interesting, and how you can discover a pattern in a number. So this is quite interesting for that. Okay, so now you have 2 choices. It's up to you. Either there are Vedic maths tricks available on various sources. So you can take charge of your quick calculations and speed of the maths, and you can go on the success, but it may take more time because you will not find the structured course. And if you want to take help of a mentor who can help you in this journey, so you can come back to us for the live classes. So you can find many free resources, free recorded videos on internet about Vedic mathematics, but they are not sensitive as grade wise. They are not structured properly, and you may not find the complete list of tricks at one place. So we have curated this course for you students in a simple, easy to learn method, because general Vedic maths course is for big, I mean, anybody can learn that. But this course we have introduced keeping in mind students' perspective. So you can learn as per the class level, they are easy to understand. And if you go through the course, you will get live interactive classes, structured step-by-step explanation of the core concepts as per your grade level sensitivity. Instant doubt removal. Priya ma'am will be teaching and taking your doubts instantly in the class. We also give you access to the student portal where you can log in and access to recordings of the class, access to the class test and assignments for practice, and you can ask questions in the discussion forum also. We'll give you worksheets to keep you engaged and practice, short notes to keep handy with these Vedic maths. So we'll give you all this access through a student portal, online student portal. And so this, all these things you will get. Let me show you the structure of the classes. So we have classes in 2 levels, Vedic maths level 1 and Vedic maths level 2. So Vedic maths level 1 is suitable for grades 4, 5, 6, and level 2 is suitable for grades 7 onwards. So fee is there. So we have reduced the fee. We have discounted it at 40%. And along with the classes, you will get the book set also. So there is a book set. For level 1, there is a 7 set of books in which the theory part is also there, and the practice questions are also there. For level 2, you will find 10 books in which theory part is also there and practice questions are also there. So for level 2, there are extra topics like cube roots, which are not applicable for classes, smaller classes. So Vedic Maths level 2 has 7 set of books, and Vedic Maths level 1 has, Vedic Maths level 2 has 10 set of books, and level 1 has 7 set of books in this category, and that physical books will be delivered to your registered address that you will register during the registration process. Okay. So classes are starting from 18th March onwards, if you are interested. So we have a lot of buzz around Vedic maths also in the news also. Even PM Modi has appraised Vedic maths, and he has given importance to Vedic maths in the school's curriculum. In coming years, it might be coming in the school curriculums as well. So if the child's foundation is ready with such calculation tricks and he is well aware of the concepts of Vedic math, he can do wonders in his maths exams. So as we know, maths is the part of everyday's life, and every student encounter it, no matter which subject they take. So every student must be good in maths and calculation. So this is throughout the life that you will be using these tricks. Okay, so through these tricks, you can discover love for numbers and you will love maths. Okay, for any query related to the classes, that those who are interested, they can reach out to these numbers 8800020893, or they can send an email to us, mtgonlineclass@mtg.in. And we have also shared a Google form where you can mention, if you are interested, you can fill up the form and our team will get in touch with you within 2 or 3 days. I mean, most probably from tomorrow. And okay, somebody has asked the timing of the class. So timing will be after 6 o'clock only. It will be of 1 hour class. During 6 to 7 classes will be there. So duration of the course, there will be 15 sessions for level 1 and 18 sessions for level 2. Every Monday, Wednesday class will be there from 18th March onwards. And it will, I think it will go till May, first week of May. So those students or parents who are interested and those who want to utilize this time, if your exams are over and you want to utilize this time in learning something which is useful throughout your life, and if you need a mentor support for that, then we always welcome all of you to take part and register for the classes.